A step-by-step guide to skin deer. Red deer in under 1 minute and roe deer in under 30 seconds. This is using a technique devised by Neil Davidson. This is the carcass of a red deer hind. Before skinning, ensure the carcass hide is split all the way down the front. Here you see the skinned carcass. Note the clean finish on it using the technique you're about to see. Generally, carcasses skinned using a knife show scarring. But with this technique, the knife is rarely used, producing the clean finish shown here. This is the carcass of a roe deer with the skin on. Now the carcass skinned. Again, note the clean finish of the carcass. Always remember, the less you use your knife, the better for both speed and a nice clean finish. Here, the red deer is being prepared for skinning by running the knife along the bone of the haunch. Clear the knuckle of the haunch. This will ensure the hide will pull easily off the back. And the same technique is used on this side. Remember to clear the knuckle, thus ensuring the hide pulls easily off the back. When skinning the red deer, it is important to take a skim of hide off at the front of the flank at both sides. Three main parts might rip if not done properly. This is the first part. Always stop the rip immediately you see it beginning to tear. If the haunch does begin to tear, it is demonstrated here how to stop the haunch getting damaged. To ensure that the flank does not rip from the haunch, use one hand to push the flank whilst pulling the hide with the other. It is better to complete both sides before pulling the hide down the saddle. This ensures the clean finish. Punch the skin down at the back of the shoulder, at the same time watching for the rip. Run the knife down the front of the leg, taking a thin strip of hide off. Reach the inside, grab a bit of hide and push down. Create a gap under the leg and then push down on the hide. And the same is now done at this side. Use as much of your body as possible. And there we have it, one skinned, clean carcass. Technique and practice will improve your skill and time, as we can now see. This has been completed in just 59.3 seconds. And now the roe deer. Use the knife to start the rip by cutting the hide at the near side of the tailbone. Pull down from first at the back of the haunch, taking care that the flank doesn't rip from the haunch. Now hang the skinned haunch. Do the whole of the flank to the shoulder. Now pull at the top of the saddle round to the other side. Create a gap to help pull the skin over the haunch. Complete this side and then pull the back right down. Punch down from behind the back of the shoulder. Pull the skin over the front leg and then repeat at the other side. If the hide is not already split at the neck, this must be done as shown here before it will pull off cleanly. Once again, note the clean finish. Now sit back and watch how to skin a roe deer in under 30 seconds. 25.9 to be exact. And there we have it. A guide to skinning red deer and roe deer using a technique devised by Neil Davidson. And good luck to you in your efforts. In this DVD, Neil Davidson has demonstrated his skills at skinning deer. But through his countryside pursuits and skinning, he has been exposed to tick bites. These blood-sucking parasites normally feed on wildlife and farm livestock, but domestic pets and people are also at risk of being bitten. Ticks can carry and transmit a number of infections at the same time. Sadly, in 1998, Neil contracted tick-borne encephalitis, TBE for short. The disease made him very ill, and he still suffers from extreme fatigue, pain, and other symptoms. Cases of tick-borne disease in the UK have increased dramatically over the past few years. The most prevalent of these diseases is borreliosis, also known as Lyme disease, which is a bacterial infection. With the exception of TBE, there are no vaccines to prevent the infections which ticks in the UK and Ireland carry. Simple methods of bite prevention and correct tick removal techniques are the only way to defend against infection. Borreliosis and Associated Diseases Awareness UK, BARDA UK, is a registered charity devoted to raising awareness about tick-borne diseases in the UK and Ireland. The charity offers comprehensive advice on bite avoidance, correct tick removal, and recognition of the early signs of infection in people and pets. The charity has tick removal tools and repellent products available for purchase. For more information, please visit www.barda-uk.org or write to BARDA UK, PO Box 544, Wath-upon-Dearne, Rotherham, S63 3DW. Neil Davidson urges you not to be complacent about ticks. Don't suffer in the way that he has.